pause 2s. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great content. Hey everyone. Before you even think about introducing your special someone to the family, there's one crucial step you need to take, deciding if it's the right time. This decision is like the foundation of a house. Get it wrong, and everything else could crumble. It's important to assess your relationship, your partner's readiness, and your own emotional preparedness. Are the two of you on the same page about your future? Have you discussed your boundaries and expectations? This isn't just about impressing your family. It's about ensuring that both you and your partner feel comfortable and confident in taking this step. So grab a cup of coffee, sit down with your partner, and have an open and honest conversation. Trust me, it's worth it. This is why you need to subscribe to our channel. Hey everybody, so you've met someone special, huh? Things are getting serious, and you're thinking about taking that big step of introducing them to your family. Well, let me tell you, that's a big deal. It's like you're merging two worlds, two whole different solar systems. It can be exciting, nerve-wracking, and maybe even a little bit like a comedy show, depending on your family. But don't worry, I'm here to help you navigate this momentous occasion with grace, humor, and hopefully no major explosions. Okay, first things first. Before we even think about seating arrangements and who gets the good gravy boat, we need to make sure everyone's on board with this whole meeting the family thing. And by everyone, I mean you and your partner. Have an honest conversation about it. Are you at a point in your relationship where this feels natural? Does it make sense for the two of you? Because, let's be real, sometimes timing is everything. You don't want to spring this on someone before they're ready. It's like surprising them with a tap-dancing penguin. Cute in theory, potentially disastrous in reality. So take a moment to really think about where you both stand. Have you been together long enough to feel comfortable with this step? Do you know each other's quirks and habits well enough to handle the added pressure? Discuss your expectations and any concerns you might have. Make sure you're both on the same page about what this meeting means for your relationship. It's not just about impressing the family. It's about solidifying your bond. Remember, this is a big step, and it should feel right for both of you. Timing can make or break this experience, so choose a moment that feels right. And when you do decide to take this step, prepare together. Practice what you might say, anticipate questions, and support each other. This is a journey you're embarking on together, and it should strengthen your relationship. So, are you really ready? Take the time to find out, because when you are, it will be a beautiful step forward. Alright, so you and your partner are on the same page. Congrats! Now it's time to give your partner a crash course in all things your family. Think of it like you're handing them a survival guide to the jungle that is your family gatherings. Start with the basics. Names, relationships, maybe a fun fact or two. Then, gently ease into the family dynamics. Who's the life of the party? Who's always running late? Who tends to start political debates after one too many eggnogs? Now it's time to let your family in on the secret. You're bringing a +1. But before you unleash a flurry of texts into the family group chat, take a moment to think about the best approach for your crew. A casual heads up might work for some, while others might need a formal announcement delivered by carrier pigeon. Okay, maybe not a pigeon, but you get the point. The key here is to give them time to process and, mentally prepare themselves. Chapter 4. Choosing the right setting for this momentous meet and greet is crucial. The location you select can set the tone for the entire event, influencing how comfortable and at ease everyone feels. You want a place where everyone feels comfortable and relaxed, not like they're about to walk a tightrope over a pit of hungry alligators. Think about the atmosphere you want to create. Is it warm and intimate, or lively and bustling? The right setting can make all the difference. A casual dinner at home can be nice, but if the thought of your mom hovering over the stove while simultaneously grilling your partner about their future plans sends shivers down your spine, maybe opt for a restaurant or a neutral location. Restaurants offer a neutral ground where everyone can focus on the conversation rather than the cooking. Remember, this isn't a test of your culinary skills or your ability to fold napkins into swans. The goal is to create an environment where meaningful connections can flourish. Whether it's a beautifully set dining table or a simple picnic in the park, the focus should be on the people, not the place settings. It's about connecting with the people you care about. The right location can help facilitate those connections, making everyone feel more at ease and open to conversation. So, take the time to choose a setting that reflects the kind of experience you want to create. Whether it's a cozy living room, a bustling cafe, or a serene outdoor space, the right location can turn a simple gathering into a memorable event. Chapter 5. Okay, you've got the who, the what, and the where down. Now let's talk about the when. Picking the right time for the introduction is like choosing the perfect avocado. It requires finesse, intuition, and a little bit of luck. Avoid times when your family might be stressed, exhausted, or still recovering from a food coma induced by your aunt's famous 7-layer casserole. Weeknight dinners might seem tempting, but weekends often offer a more relaxed vibe, giving everyone a chance to breathe and, actually enjoy the experience. Chapter 6. All right, the big day has arrived. The moment you've been planning for, the event that has been circled on your calendar for weeks, is finally here. Everyone's gathered, the appetizers are flowing, and the tension in the air is thicker than your grandma's famous meatloaf. The room is buzzing with anticipation, and you can feel the energy building up. Time for you to step in and work your magic as the host extraordinaire. This is your moment to shine, to bring everyone together and create an atmosphere where conversations can flow effortlessly. Now, I'm not saying you have to break out into a full-blown stand-up routine, although if you've got the material, go for it. But a few well-placed jokes or funny anecdotes can go a long way in breaking the ice. Humor is a universal language that can bridge gaps and make everyone feel more at ease. But a few well-placed jokes or funny anecdotes can go a long way in breaking the ice. Share a lighthearted story or a funny incident that happened recently. Laughter is contagious, and once people start laughing, the conversation will naturally start to flow. Remember to introduce common topics of interest, like that time your family went on a disastrous camping trip. Everyone loves a good story, especially when it involves a bit of chaos and adventure. It gives people something to relate to and talk about. Or the epic game night where your uncle tried to cheat at Monopoly. These shared experiences are the glue that holds conversations together. They provide a common ground for everyone to stand on, making it easier for people to open up and share their own stories. Encourage people to mingle and chat with those they might not know very well. Sometimes, the best conversations happen between people who are meeting for the first time. As the host, you can facilitate these introductions and help break down any initial awkwardness. And don't forget the power of a good toast. A heartfelt toast can set the tone for the entire event. It shows your appreciation for everyone being there and can highlight the purpose of the gathering, whether it's a celebration, a reunion, or just a casual get-together. So raise your glass, say a few words, and watch as the conversation starts to flow. With a little effort and a lot of heart, you'll create an environment where everyone feels comfortable and engaged. Remember, the key to a successful gathering is not just the food or the decorations, but the connections people make. So get out there, get the conversation flowing, and make this event one to remember. Chapter 7. Be the best support system. Remember, your partner and your family are both stepping outside their comfort zones here. They're in a new environment, surrounded by people they barely know, and they're probably wondering if that last comment about Aunt Mildred's fruitcake was actually a compliment. So be attentive, offer reassurance and support, and if you sense things are getting a little tense, jump in with a well-timed joke or a change of subject. Think of yourself as a conversational air traffic controller, guiding everyone to a safe and happy landing. Chapter 8. Boundaries are your BFF. Okay, let's talk boundaries. Just like you wouldn't force-feed your dog a plate of Brussels sprouts unless they're into that sort of thing, you shouldn't force interactions between your partner and your family. Everyone has their own pace, and it's important to respect that. If things are getting a little overwhelming, it's perfectly okay to suggest a break, a walk around the block, or even a quick escape to the pantry for a clandestine snack break. Chapter 9. The post-game analysis. The introduction is done. You survived. Now it's time for a little post-game analysis. Check in with both your partner and your family separately to see how they're feeling. Did anything surprise them? Were there any awkward moments? Any unexpected sparks of connection? This is a chance for everyone to share their honest thoughts and feelings in a safe and supportive environment. Chapter 10. Building the bonds of love and maybe tolerance. So the first meeting is over, but the journey of building a relationship between your partner and your family is just beginning. Based on how the initial introduction went, start planning future interactions. Maybe a casual brunch, a trip to the zoo, or even just a movie night at home. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither are strong family relationships. It takes time, patience, and a whole lot of love, or at least a healthy dose of tolerance. Outro, you did it. Now go spread the love. See? That wasn't so bad, was it? Remember, introducing your partner to your family is a big step, but it doesn't have to be a stressful one. By following these tips, you can create a positive and welcoming environment for everyone involved. And who knows? Maybe, just maybe, this could be the start of a beautiful, chaotic, and utterly hilarious chapter in your family's ever-evolving story.